What if I told you that not forgiving your abuser is not protecting you, but rather giving them power over the rest of your life? Check out the video. All right, practice forgiveness. It's not for them, it's for you. Have you ever been in a fight, like a physical altercation? Although even an argument may work as well, but when you're in a fight with someone, what else exists? Nothing, right? If you're in a fight, you got to pay attention. There's nothing else in the world that exists, right? And once you're in the midst of a fight, you're generally not looking for solutions, right? And when somebody is abused, what happens is over time, their nervous system spends more time in a fight response, right? And so if the person is, so the abused person over time may become dysregulated. If you've heard this term, dysregulated nervous system or dysregulated person is someone who's due to chronic stress, their nervous system kind of broke. So in a healthy person, they deal with the stressful situation as needed. And so when something comes on that's a big stressor, they become more alert and activated, and their focus increases, and then they get the work done or they resolve the situation, and then they calm down, and then they go to sleep that night and they're great the next day. The dysregulated person, that night, like they never calm down after the scenario. After whatever has happened, they're still ramped up from whatever it was that they had to be hyper focused on. They can't let go, and they don't sleep well, and the next day they feel like shit. You Another pattern you may see also is like with insomnia, that's a big symptom, right? But like a certain type of insomnia, if you are the kind of person that can't sleep at night and you struggle with your energy during the day, but then you like peak up or perk up like 6 p.m., that's indicative of being in survival mode. And what's happening is you are happy you survived the day. And that's why you have increased energy and why sleep is hard. And when you have these things going on there's a lot of hurt there. And we have to be able to sort of shed our pain, shed our skin, right? Life is hard. Everyone's come across, abusive people. Sure, have an abusive parent or a narcissistic parent or partner is worse, but we've all encountered things that, we need to overcome, right? And what we want to get to is where our nervous system is functioning properly. Homeostasis, so we can get to rest and digest and homeostasis, right? I love the word homeostasis. You should look it up and think about it because you also hear people talk about coming home to your true self. And those two things kind of go hand in hand. The spirituality of coming home to your true self can only occur when you've gotten back to homeostasis within your body. And then that ties into the body keeps a score, right? Like if you haven't heard of that book or if you haven't heard that phrase before, it's about a book, it's a best-selling book. Read it or listen to it, it's amazing. So, but by practicing forgiveness, it loosens our grip on our pain and it allows us to relax, And one thing is that I see with a lot of narcissist coaches or therapists is a lot of focus on the narcissist and what they did to that person, and a lot of focus on their client's pain. Those things are really important, of course. However, we need to, like I said, we need to sort of let go of it. Also, energetically speaking, right? So I'm a core energy coach through IPEC Coaching School, and there's 7 levels of energy as created by Bruce D. Schneider. Okay. And each level of energy has an expression from the person that's going through it, for example. So like level one, the person's from an I lose perspective, and that's victimhood. We've all been there. I know we kind of weaponize that term, but everyone's been hurt, and we need to lose the shame around it. If that's you, it's okay. We've all been hurt. So level one is victimhood. It's I lose. Level two energy is a little bit higher level, right? And level two energy is you lose. That's anger. Do either one of those sound like the level you want to spend the majority of your life in? No. So level three is forgiveness. And level three mindset. So level three is forgiveness. And the level three mindset is I win, and if you win too, it's okay. And so you have I lose and you lose. We don't get to win until we get to forgiveness. You're forgiving to win at life, at your life. Forgive, win at your life. That's what it is. And level four, that's you win. That's compassion, right? That's where a lot of people who were level ones end up, right? And then there's level five is we win, right? And now we're talking leadership and peace. And level six is everybody wins all the time. And level seven, that's the level of God or absolute passion or love, whatever you want to call it. We can't resonate in that level or live in that level. We can just sort of tap dance with it and we have our moments, you know. So that's how the seven levels of energy works with practicing forgiveness. You know, anger, so anger is a very heavy energy, right? Think of it as being black, you can't see through it, and heavy, you can't lift it, you can't move it, you can't see through it. The only way you can get rid of it is through forgiveness. And the way you practice forgiveness is you focus on their pain. And ironically, your ability to heal comes down to your level of empathy. If you are able to have empathy for them, it enables you to forgive them and move on. If you want to hold on to that hurt and anger, then you're being just like them and you're limiting your life. So practice forgiveness.